Alright, welcome back to Sins of a Solar Empire Rebellion. Today we are exploring more of the galaxy and hoping to run across more exciting encounters than we have been. So far, the most exciting thing I've run across is the pirate planet, which is a little too difficult for me to take on at the present. That would be this planet right here, which, as you can see on the info card on the bottom right, has quite a few ships that are difficult to take out, such as that Titan, which is now a level 7 Titan. My Titan only being level 2. So I will leave the pirate planet intact for now, and I will return to it once my Titan is a bit more leveled up. So for now, I am going to take out this pirate base real quick, and then we will continue on to explore.
Executing!
So, during the battle, my Titan leveled up once to level 3, so I put one more point into spawn phase stabilizer and 1 point into quantum containment, so that I will be able to get more antimatter regeneration and the like, and this will cool down faster and I can use it more often. It says that there's a 10% ability cooldown with it, but I don't think that applies to this one specifically. This cooldown, definitely I know it applies to, but I don't think it applies to this one.
Why do we delay?
Alright, so all we've got left is the pirate base itself. I'm going to let my ships wipe that out, and then we are going to continue on. I think that we're going to continue first by going to this planet, which is more than likely just another plasma storm. Then we're going to head over to here, and we're going to set up a phase stabilizer here, and we are going to send small forces through to scout out the rest of Yellow's territory.
He's running out.
Once we scout out Yellow's territory, we're going to...
ours for the taking.
I might just want to turn off the voices. That might be a little better for recording. But anyway, like I said, we're going to scout out Yellow's bases, see what their situation is, and wipe out this entire system. And that's what I've got planned for today. So let's head on up to the planet here once we get this place blown up, and I'll be back.
Shockwave has...
Alright, so I decided to come this way to check this, because I think around here there is a planet that I can colonize that I could set up a small base of operations at while going through the wormhole to take out the Yellows. And I might hold on to it for a bit until I can take this one from the pirates. So I'm going to continue on and see what I can see, and if there is a planet there, I'll bring you back.
Scouts have discovered a colonizable planet.
Alright, so, like I thought, buried in the depths of the plasma storm, there is a colonizable planet. A desert planet, at that. So, I'm going to... Actually, no, that's a greenhouse planet. Oh, wow. That means I need greenhouse occupation researched words. So I'm gonna research that, and we're taking this planet out right here.
Pirate raiders have left their base,
and we're going to set up a base of operations here. So first, we've got to take out the enemies.
We must hurry.
Actually, we don't have to do that first. So
Our
while we're going to do
time
that,
is
I'm going
short.
to
What would you ask of me?
see if he can come and colonize this as soon as that gets researched up, which it's going to take a little bit to research. That's annoying, but we're going to research it and colonize this. And
A giant shockwave has rippled phase space.
at least I don't have to worry about them blowing my planets up because they don't know I have any planets. And I'm just talking now. So once we get this planet colonized and set up, I will be back with you.
Giant shockwave has rippled phase space.
Alright, so we've got our planet colonized and the defenses and stuff started. I decided to build a whole bunch of shipyards on here and a capital shipyard just in case. So this way, when I start losing ships, I can actually reinforce my military with ships. Now, I currently have some fleet supply that I can use. So I'm going to want to determine what I want to build.
Pirate
So
raiders have left
I have
the base.
plenty of carriers. I don't need any more carriers. I've got plenty of corvettes. What I don't have a whole lot of
We must hurry.
is the assailants. I've only got 19 assailants, and I want like 50 of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and build as many of those as I can.
Structure
9 more.
complete.
Why do we delay?
And I'm going to set you to, as soon as you build,
Structure
go to the fleet.
complete.
And I took the colonizer and put it in its own fleet. But I think I'm going to go
Your
ahead
orders
and...
shall be fulfilled. Preparing to depart.
what?
Your orders
What?
shall
Hey,
be
wait,
fulfilled.
Hey.
We hunger. Preparing to depart.
Preparing to depart what?
Missiles loaded.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I got too close and it got too laggy.
Executing.
So you're going to come down here,
Give me a target.
and I want you to see what that is. But yeah, so I've got enough that I can build multiple ships at a time, 4 in fact, and
Structure complete.
that way I can build things quickly and not have to rely on the dark
Missiles
fleet.
loaded.
And I also get to choose what comes in and all that.
Complete.
So I'm going to hold on to this planet here for a bit. It
Poised
doesn't
to
have any
strike.
artifacts or anything on it, but that's okay. Once I get this, I won't need it
Preparing for
anymore.
phase jump.
But for now,
Structure
this is what I'm
complete.
sticking with. So I'm going to explore this,
Missiles
see what's there,
loaded.
and then head up this way. I'm still going to throw down the phase stabilizer right here. And I'm probably going to end up coming back here and putting one here so I can just go
Preparing
straight
for
from here
phase
to
jump.
there. But that will be
Giant shockwave has rippled phase
in a
space.
bit. So I'll be back once I get this place explored and get my fleet back up to there. All right, so just as I warped into this plasma storm on my way up to the gas giant, I noticed a fleet of pirates coming in. Now, normally this little bit I wouldn't be worried about, but I know there's a larger fleet coming. So rather than going back up here, I'm going to come back to my planet and I'm going to defend it, because even though my defenses here are pretty good, I don't think that they can handle a pirate raid without a starbase there. They can handle these little rebels that keep coming in, but until I get a starbase up, I don't think they will be able to handle a pirate raid. So I'm going to retreat back over to here. I'm probably going to throw down my phase stabilizer down here right now. I'm going to defend off the pirate attack, and then I'm going to head back up there. I'll probably bring you back when the pirates get down here so I can just show you a bit of what happens. All right, I'll be back. Okay, so what I decided to do, I scuttled one of my enforcers, and that gave me enough fleet supply that I could build a migrator, and I built a corvette and a sentinel to go along with it, just so that my fleet supply is completely used. Then I'm using the colonizer to build a starbase right here, and I'm going to outfit it, since I'm probably going to get rid of it later. I'm going to outfit it for combat and defense, just with these top basic combat abilities. So once it gets fully upgraded, it should be able to hold off the pirate attack on its own, but since it's still under construction, I'm going to keep my fleet here to defend against this pirate raid, and then I should be good against other pirate raids thereafter. So here come the pirates into the base, and since I've got a Titan here, once I get that built, they're screwed. They're kind of screwed just because the Titan is here, and my massive fleet of ships. So, is there anything that I could build defensively that would help? I think that would help make it longer for them to bomb us. That would definitely help so they don't destroy my my shipyards. I think that's all. That would help. I wonder, should I get that and build it on there? Nah, it's not that important. However, I probably should do that and that. That way I can actually build a ruiner and start building mines. That would be a good strategy. So as you can see, my fleet easily decimates the pirate forces. They're telling me to say goodbye to it as they warp in and get killed. So I don't think I really have to worry about them now. But once I get done with this pirate attack and head on back up here, I will be back with you. Alright, now that all the pirates have been dealt with, I'm going to head up to the gas giant here. I seem to be having a little bit of lagging issues going on. I don't know if it's because of my large fleet or what, but I'm going to see if I can try to fix that, and I will be back. Alright, so I restarted my game, and it helped a little bit, I think, but I think the biggest problem is just that my fleet is so massive, and I only have one memory card in right now because that's all my computer came with. I am working to upgrade and get a second memory card, as I have mentioned in the past, but for now I have to deal with what I've got. So yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and move on up here. I think I'm going to throw a starbase down up there as well. And once I get up there, I will be back. Alright, so I've got my fleet split up into multiple fleets. I've got fleet number 1. Which is the attack fleet. I've got fleet number 2. which is the planet bombing fleet. Fleet number 3 is a support fleet. Fleet number 4 includes the Titan and some remaining enforcers that I had. And fleet number 5 is carriers, or the transporters, and some of the guardians to protect them from fighters. So my plan is I'm going to keep my Titan and the these things over here at the base unless I find another Titan or something that I need the Titan for. I'm going to travel through the wormhole, coming in with these 4 fleets, and I will strategically attack planets and the like. Now, for the first part, I'm just going to send them all in, and the strategy will all happen in the planet's gravity well rather than deciding which way to attack from, because I can only attack from one way here. And as you can see, I did put a phase stabilizer here. And I am being attacked by pirates right now. But the star base that I built actually isn't doing too good anymore. Wow. Okay. At least I haven't lost any defensive structures, but I'm surprised at how bad that starbase is taking a beating. Right, I just lost one of those, so instead I'm going to replace it with multiple turrets and see if that does any better. And I'm going to bring my Titan in. Apparently they blew up the phase stabilizer that I put in here. That's great. The whole point of putting the phase stabilizer here was so I could phase stabilize in. I might actually lose this planet. See, this is why I don't like having planets. They're just a pain in the butt to defend. I might end up just scuttling the planet because it's very annoying to have. As long as pirates can attack you. So I think what I'm actually going to end up doing, I'm going to send my scouts over here to find that pirate base, and we're going to blow it up as quick as we can. Hey look, I colonized the planet up here. Yay! That means I get to scuttle it if there's no asteroids or no artifacts. And if there are artifacts, I might still scuttle it. Because certain artifacts are just not worth having in the mode that I am playing in. Alright, I think I'm okay over here now. But that was just really annoying. And of course the pirates are still coming after me. There's another force on its way probably. So I'm just going to keep them going out there to scout. And I'm going to keep my Titan back here at this planet to defend. While I finish taking out this one. And get rid of the planet and then continue moving on yellow. So I'll be back once I get to yellow's next planet. So we're back and it looks like there's no resistance forces here. So looks like I'm just going to come on in, acquire this planet, wipe out a few things, and then I'm going to go on to their home planet over here. I'm going to leave these here to clean up the few things that are left here. I'm going to let the fighters and bombers take care of that, while the rest of my fleets come up to their homeworld to take it out. Now it looks like we've got orange culture coming through here, which is going to be a pain in the butt to deal with without having culture of our own. Especially if I want to say take this planet that's got an artifact on it, that's definitely got an artifact on it. So what I'm probably going to end up doing is I'm going to take their homeworld, set it up with just a whole bunch of media hubs, which I ought to just go ahead and do that. And then I'll be spreading my culture from there. It looks like this is the edge of Orange's culture. So Orange is probably in this system here. Either that or they've gotten a lot more of the area than we thought. And this place is actually just crawling with rebels and nothing else, which means the rebels wiped them out. Looks like we get to wipe the rebels out and take the home planet for our own, which is a little disappointing. I was hoping for a little more than just being able to take the planet. A little more offense, but I suppose once we get to the point where we're actually fighting against the orange or the pink, we will see that combat in action. So now the orange is the TEC rebels. So once we get rid of orange, those rebels will stop appearing and attacking planets and the like. Somebody really doesn't like me putting this bounty on me. I think I'm gonna just help myself out and do this. I don't think you can match the bounty I'm putting on your head. I mean, because I've got more credits than anyone in the game, so, you know. You want to try to match that, go right ahead. 40,000. How does that look to you? That look pretty good? Alright, now I know there's nothing on here to find, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and do this. Logistics capacity all the way up. And then culture spread rate and population. And then I'm not going to do anything else there, but here I'll go ahead and do those. But I'm also just going to do a lot of media hubs. Now, for now, I don't care if they come in and take the planet. I'll just scuttle it if they try to attack it. So, all right. That one I want to take and keep. This one, nothing. Destroyed. And my ships are gaining levels. Yay. It's always nice to level up your fleet. Alright. Alright, so let's head on up here and then over to there and take that and see what artifact we got. Now, since there's a star base on there, there's a good chance we'll have a little bit of combat to worry about. So that might be a little bit of excitement. Come on, little rebel. What, you don't want to fight against the big fleet? Oh, look! You're exploding at the same time as the planet! What a coincidence! And, of course, I've got to recolonize this planet, so you colonize and then head out that way. Are the pirates attacking me down here yet again? Not yet. I do have a couple that were in here attacking this, but I think this is building fast enough that it'll get completely built before they can even do anything, and it'll just wipe them out. Have I found the pirate base over here yet? Nope. So I want you guys to come here, and then there, and then there. And then retreat back to here. I think once we get this artifact here, I'll end the episode, which looks like it's going to be sooner than later because there is nothing here. It looks like the orange came and wiped it out, which is unfortunate. And so, yeah, I'm hoping that we're going to have to start fighting against orange. So I think we're going to bring the main force over this way instead of heading up that way. And we're going to probably... Well, we're probably going to stay stationed around here and just attack that way. I'm going to come with my Titan and put a phase stabilizer here, and then here and here, because those are the entrances to the systems. And then once I get those phase stabilizers in, I can quickly go to any place there from my homeworld or the gas giant here. In fact, I'll probably just abandon the gas giant. I'll leave the starbase there, but the phase stabilizer I'll probably get rid of. I might leave it, but there'll be one right here, so it'll kind of be superfluous. But yeah, now I've got to wait until my culture pushes theirs back and out of this planet before I can stabilize it. I mean, colonize it. Stabilize, I don't even know what I was thinking. So I'm just going to send all my ships up to there. And I'm just going to go ahead and scuttle, because I don't need you anymore. And once their culture has been pushed back, I will be back. All right, so we've got the planet. Let's see what treasure it holds. And if it's something good, I will hold on to it. So far, we have only discovered this one, which I could have, kept. I probably should have, but I didn't. So, whatever. I mean, I tried to hold on to it by doing a little cheaty type method that I had learned, but it didn't seem to work. So, I hope the pink are liking the pirate raid that I sent to them, because, yeah, that pirate's eating up the bounty that I put on them. All right, go there, and then here, and then here, and then here. I only have one left? No. Huh. Come here, and then here, and then here. Actually, I'm just going to go there, and then here, and then there. In fact, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to do this. So they all get back here. And it's a lot quicker than going. They all go all at one time. So what do we got? What do we got? Come on, you're not done exploring the planet yet? An artifact has been uncovered. Data archives. That is completely useless to me. Goodbye, data archives. Goodbye. Goodbye. All right, let's head on down to here and just finish the destruction of the yellow. Make sure they're completely wiped out. And then, yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera. I'm going to end the episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the episode. If you did, please hit that like button. If you want to see more Sins of a Solar Empire, don't forget to subscribe. And as always, y'all have a good day now.